There we go. Okay. Seems to be coming in okay. Fantastic. Okay, sweet. But so I mentioned last stream that I wanted to. Hello, Xavier. How you doing today? It's good to see you. But I mentioned last stream how I kind of wanted to
All right.
just spend a stream doing all of the world quests that I have because I don't even think I have all of them, and I have such a huge backlog. Um, so we might end up doing some. I just woke up. Well, good morning. If it's morning for you, I don't know. But what the perfect way to wake up to this, um, the good old Wuthering Waves.
Of my luminous energy. The fruit of evolution.
That's a lot of content. That is a lot of content. I don't think I'm gonna get to half of it, and I don't think I want to slowly just do that the entire stream. Um, but I think it would be good to kind of chunk away at a little bit of it.
No contest.
And maybe I don't know, maybe I even spend most of the stream just getting all of the world quests. Because I still think I only have a fraction of them on my HUD bar that I could just look at and do.
All of you at once. I don't do overtime.
But I don't know how long like the world quests are. Like obviously the companion quests I expect to be like a really long one.
Don't stand in my way.
But like fairly all the world quests aren't that long, right? Like they're not gonna pull a 12-hour long quest that has like 17 different things that you have to go and talk to. Surely not.
Efficiency. Fine. Comes with a huh? What a
Leave it to me.
waste of time.
The fruit of evolution.
Each companion
Sentinel
quest is only
protects me.
30 minutes.
Answer me.
Really? That's a lot shorter than I thought they would be. I guess I'm just kind of I'm obviously going off of like Genshin's was much longer. Depending on the character, of course. If it was a older character, then it wasn't very long. But okay, I guess if it's only 30 minutes.
In the name of Imperator.
All yours.
Okay, there we go.
I don't have all day.
Although I'm usually too lured in this story to count the time. That's a good thing. That's a good thing though. I just hit 97,000. So Xavier, so I've decided to farm save it for S6W5 Cardathea. I'm not going to get a single other character unless they benefit Cardathea in some way. That's wow. Okay, that's an investment. I mean, it's obviously going to pay off because it's Cardathea. But wow. Okay, yeah, that's gonna be fun. Let me know how that goes. Yeah, and you do have some time to save up because obviously you have he just came out, so you have some time to save. Hello, Alabest. I think that's how you pronounce it. Hello, Alabest. How you doing today? It's good to see you. Let me see again. Oh, wait. Each one is about 1.5 to 2 hours long. That's what I thought they were going to be. I thought they were going to be like the length of an actual quest line. Which isn't bad, but it's just different. So how am I doing? I'm doing fantastic. I just started stream and there's like quite a few people already here. Hey, that person is dedicated. Yeah, I get it. I've thought about doing that with Kafka several times, and that was actually might be worthwhile because Kafka is good again. Although her Eidolons may not be that good anymore because she's more of a support role now. So her aggressive Eidolons kind of just yeah, I don't know how her Eidolons work anymore. Uh, I don't have super chat. No, so I don't. In order to qualify for those kinds of things, you have to have 500 subscribers and 3,000 watch hours. I'm actually over the watch hours by quite a bit thanks to you guys. Uh, but I have to hit the 500 subscriber mark. Then I can get into the yeah. I'm not gonna bog you down with the specific YouTuber stuff. Not yet. Yeah. So I completely forgot what this was. What is this? Ah, that's what this is. Okay. Should probably do this. Doing great. That's fantastic, Alabes. Def 2 Cardathea's companion quest first, top tier. Gotcha. Okay, yeah. So I'm probably actually gonna finish up this because I think because I did this. I got all the Astrites from that. Whimpering. Oh my god, whimpering. I don't think y'all want to see me do whimpering, right? And then this is the weekly stuff. I hate weekly stuff. Uh, How's your stream going so far? I've been streaming for 6 minutes, and I have a lot of people and a lot of new people, including yourself. I do really appreciate it. So thank you. Uh, do not touch. Okay. I'm not gonna touch whimpering. He locks people. Hey, don't let them decide if they want to stay first before you scare them like that. Which server are you playing? I'm pretty sure I'm on the America server. I think. Wait a minute, there's a chest here that I don't have.
Hands off my friends. The fruit of evolution.
I want this chest. You hate whimpering makes me whimper. I mean, that sounds like it's on brand though. I'm being assaulted. I'm being shoved in a corner. I see you play on Asia. I'm going to die. Okay, hold on, chat. I know a lot of people are trying to talk to me, and I really appreciate it. I'm gonna have to, like, focus for just a little bit. I should not be struggling this hard against some basic enemies. So, you'll have to forgive me.
My shield can withstand more than that.
Okay. What? I'm safe now. I don't know what those enemies snorted to do that, but hey. I play on Asia. Gotcha. There isn't an Akasha for Wuo, but I'm certain I'd be on the top 10. That would be pretty cool if there was one for Wuthering Waves. I thought that'd be really, really cool. I feel like Wuthering Waves would be one of the best games to have that for. Do I stream daily? I stream semi-daily. There are some days that I don't, and that's just so that I can work solely on my YouTube. Like changing things, editing things, record videos, like that kind of thing. But most of the time, yes, I am. I do stream daily. So you'll have to forgive me on my screen for my YouTube chat, because I'm multi-streaming on Twitch and YouTube. So if I'm talking to someone and it doesn't make sense why I am, it's because they're in the other chat. But for my YouTube chat, the person who asked what server I'm playing, is your name only the letter I? Like, is that your name, or is it your name just really long and it's not showing up on my screen? Because I don't know. I'm doing Skirk story quest. Is it is it good? I haven't like logged in. I have logged in again, actually. I've been pretty good about doing that recently. But I haven't done any quests. It's literally just logging in, doing dailies, and I did do some exploration when I was sick. I did do that. But other than that, I haven't. You want to charge? Thank you. What categories did you play apart from this? So I tend to bounce around from Honkai Star Rail, Zenless Zone Zero, and then Wuthering Waves. So those are the three main ones that I tend to stream. I do take into consideration, like, there's a few gacha games coming out, and if you all want to see me play that for the first time, I will. But I don't know if they'll be a regular reoccurring thing through the stream because I still have a lot of stuff to do with Wuthering Waves, let alone all the other stuff. Or if I were to have another gacha game. But yeah, so I do mainly tend to be contained to the gacha category. I just have different games. If that answers your question. We want this one. Okay. Defeat the Lioness of Glory. How have I not done that once? Gacha has consumed his life. I mean, like, to be honest, I understand that they're gacha games. But like, Wuthering Waves is a free game.
The fruit of
And it's one of the best stories I've ever played. So it's like, I think that's fine. Like, and I am a free to play in all of those. So
Watch out!
I've not fought this thing yet.
Sentinel, protect me. Repent. Together we stand.
Ow.
Bluebird, be my salvation. Path is arduous. I call upon the
Shut.
Sentinel.
All yours. Come at me. I can spare a minute.
I think I
Knock
win.
some heads around.
Yep. I win. I'm definitely not doing that. I do hope Kuro makes a non-gacha game. I feel like they could. I feel like they could. I think that they would. I think they could make an excellent Souls-like. I think that they really could. But yeah, I just don't know if it would. Because I don't know. Because it'd be a little difficult for them, wouldn't it? To make a different. I think a hack and slash. I could see them doing that too. I could definitely see them doing that too. But yeah. So for my new chatters, have you all been playing gacha games for a while? Maybe a game similar to Nier. That would be really cool. I think it'd be a little hard for them. No? Because it's like the outside perception is of like just using Kuro as an example because you know everyone here knows what Kuro is. The people outside who don't play Wuthering Waves and don't play, you know, PGR are like, well, it's just a gacha game. Well, it's a company that makes gacha games. So if they were to come out with a game that's not a gacha game, some people are just going to assume that it's a gacha and not play it. And then the people who do avidly play Kuro's games are gonna assume that it's a gacha game, and then it won't be. So it'll be like a weird mishmash of
Efficiency, above all.
no one really knowing what to do. But that's a bad thing. I was just kind of curious. Like they could. Not only that, like I don't know how much they would have to charge for it to be like profitable, because I'm sure that they make a lot of money off Wuthering Waves, like a lot of money. So for them to make like a hack and slash that's assuming $60, maybe $80, you would have to sell a lot to match Wuthering Waves sales. Yeah, I really like Nier. I'm a huge fan. I think, how many games does Nier have? I think it's only... It's only one? Oh, there are 5 main games. Gotcha. Yeah, I've only played one. I need to play the other ones. And what that one is, I can't tell you because I don't remember. I got introduced. That's definitely a way to get introduced to it. Peak introduced me to
Fruit of
Peak.
evolution.
That's fair. That's fair.
Stage is yours.
Game recognizes game.
Mommy! Sentinel, protect me.
Hey.
Path is arduous. Purify. Bluebird, be my salvation. Shine, holy
Shut.
light.
An oversight.
Spectre Drake, huh? Interesting. Actually, through I got introduced to Yukataru. I actually don't know what that is. Would you care to explain and enlighten myself? Is that an elevator? Nope. I mean, yeah, I can slash him, but where's my... There it is. I gotta say, that man's my spirit animal. There we go. I had to wait for them to line up. I thought I had to, like, slash multiple different angles. No. I just had to be patient.
Huh. Some pocket money. Won't say no to that.
Oh, okay. He's the game director. Okay. Let me pull you down. There we go.
Fine. Comes with the job, I guess. All yours.
Leave it to me. The fruit of evolution. Sentinel, protect me. Judgment time. Together we stand.
You gonna let me pull this down or no? I think I want to talk first. That search just supposed to Yukataro. Funny. Yeah, I can definitely do that. Okay, now let me pull it down.
Efficiency, above all.
I'll even like have it open in my search bar so that way when I end stream I can look at them. Okay. There we go.
I'll take it as my overtime fee.
Oh, let me in now. There's probably painting around here. Yep. Interesting. So then, yeah, I don't know how many people in my chat have been like avidly doing anything with like Astral at the moment. Um, what the? That's a huge dragon. Do I get to have it? Can I has it? In the lineup. There we go. Strike them. Hit them. Okay. There we go. Oh yeah, did you see the announcement for Cyberpunk Edge Season 2? I did. I'm very excited for the people that have seen it because admittedly I have not seen it. I obviously know the ending. It's hard to avoid endings for a show like that. Um, but yeah, I think it's fantastic. I think that's great. Is there anything else I need to do before I go up and I touch the dragon?
Windfall profits.
Alright, I'm gonna go touch the dragon. Hello? Right. I mean, if you're gonna address the elephant in the room, why not do it immediately, you know? Like, I mean, it's been really popular, and it's kind of stood the test of time. Like, it's not an old anime by any means, but it's not new anymore, and it's still really popular. People talk about it a lot today. So, oh, it's like a heart. Yeah, like I said, I'm really happy for the people that really like um that show because again, I haven't been able to see it. I know a lot of people really like it, and the fact that they're getting a season 2 is really nice. Makes them happy when people are sad. Yeah,
Perfect wind to glide.
but I mean, it's still a good story. Just a little sad. Okay, I need to collect. Where am I collecting these things? At?
Fine.
Oh, here.
Comes with the job, I guess. All yours.
Those dragons took no damage.
Come at me.
You clearly he's good at this. Oh yeah, he's phenomenal.
All yours.
Sentinel, protect me. Together we stand. Judgment time.
I hate it when they
In
do
the
that.
name of Imperator.
There we go. Yes, this painting is painting. Yeah. I have. That's a lot of text. Oh, we need to do that. Can I have this? I probably have to interact with this first.
Efficiency above all.
Yeah, like I was saying with the It's my doggy. Hello. She's so happy. I can bear it. Came in to say hi. But yeah, so what I was saying about HSR is I'm coming out with a video going over the time that it takes to beat content. I specifically went into MOC because the HP is a lot bigger than anything else in the game. To kind of test how good the buffs actually are. So I did a run just as like a baseline where I did nothing. The build was the same before 3.4. I did not have the buff active. I turned it off. And it cleared. No one died. It cleared. It took a minute, but it cleared. Then I win it again, and let's just say there's a difference.
Fine.
So I'm really happy, and I'm excited for that to come out.
All yours. Come at me.
Oh yeah, the MOC was well, I can't say that. I actually haven't attempted floor 11 or 12. I just used floor 11 as like the test one because when we were doing Castrus's like not really story, but Castrus's like portion of Inforius when we fight Pollux the dragon, I remember I tried to use Kafka on that team, and it took forever to get it done. So hitting a target. Oh, this is also gonna go the other way. It's Hule. I hate Hule. You've activated my keyword. I hate Hule so much. I despise Hule. Oh my lord. But yeah, maybe at some point down the line, I will actually like finish building Clara, and that will be like my.
All yours.
The bug's not particularly fun either, but like, Hule sucks. You can actually have your turn when you fight the bugs. You don't get a turn when you fight Hule. I hate Hule. Yeah. Yeah. So, but yeah, I actually haven't attempted floor 12. I thought I would save it for the end of the HSR stream, and then it lasted 6 hours, and I was probably not gonna. I was not gonna bloat that anymore. Although I don't think it'd be a bloat. I think it would have been value, but like. I was on such a high because the story was so good. I would not have been able to play coherently. I should probably start building Zani and Phoebe again for Tower and Wuthering Wastes. I look a lot of echoes off of them for Cardathea. Yeah, I don't. Correct me if I'm wrong, chat, but isn't the two strongest teams at the moment Zani, Cardathea? Or am I incorrect? Because I know Cardathea is probably the strongest team in the game at the moment, assuming you have a premium team. But isn't Zani close to that or no? Because I don't have Cardathea, so I don't know. We got to do an account review 2 stream. I'm pretty sure. Thank you. I'm down to do an account review. But I also don't have too many new viewers since the last one. So unless if like there's a bunch of characters that you will have built since then, I can definitely look at those. But other than that, it would just be the same thing. I was waiting for them to line up, and it's like, they're already lined up. They're just pulsating. Yippee! No, thank you. I'm pretty sure it's Changli, Brant, Lupa, though. I don't know. Lupa does Lupa doing as much, if more than Cardathia, is interesting. I don't know why that doesn't sound correct, because I don't have Lupa. I have heard that she's good, but I didn't know she was that good. I mean, I know Brant and Changli are also just really, really solid, so it's just like a solid across the board. Um, but yeah, Lupa supports Changli. Yeah, like all three of those characters are really, really solid. Um, Lupa isn't the DPS. Yeah, she feels like that. But yeah, she's supposed to be the support. Well, I mean, yeah, but you can still say strength in terms of viability. But yes, Lupa is not the main DPS in that team comp. But the team for Lupa feels very limited. It is very restrictive, and not that Phoebe and Cardathia's team isn't restrictive either, but Lupa's definitely the most restrictive out of the three of them. I'm sure a lot of us have rebuilt their characters. I'm sure, like, if you all want to do that, I'm absolutely down to do that. I like to do what you guys want to do. Uh, but yeah, so we can definitely do that if you want. And I don't know if this is even possible, because I don't know if, like, there's a Fribbles for Wuwa, but we could always do one for Wuthering Waves, because, like, the amount of stuff I understand about Wuthering Waves characters is still so limited. And I'm sure that you guys here who have been playing Wuthering Waves for a really, really, really long time are going to trounce any character I have built, like, doubled over. Cardathia is less restrictive than Lupa. Yeah, Lupa out of Zani, Cardathia, and Lupa, Lupa's team is the most restrictive uh, out of the three. But yeah. I think for my third DPS, because I want to have three, obviously, because Tower wants to have three, and then I don't. Does Wuthering Waves want to have three teams, or do they just want to have two teams? I do not know. Uh, yep.
Efficiency.
But yeah, I think for my third team, I would like to have Cardathia. Of course, I'm not going to get a third team built or made or even thought about too much for a long time, because maybe I'm being, oh wow, what is it here to help us, or is it? I don't think it is. Because I don't know if I'm being too hard on like myself, but I do not think that my characters are that well built at all. So I need to fix. I need to finish Zani, Phoebe, Verena team. Eventually, I want to get Shorekeeper for Zani, and then I have to build her. So, and then like Carlana doesn't have either of her two premium supports, so that needs to be changed. Although Carlana will end up getting Verena, so as long as Verena's done, then Carlana will have that problem fixed. Um, but yeah, I just have so much stuff to do. I'm not gonna have like the next character I'm saving for is either Shorekeeper or Genchi. So even if Cardathia comes back, I don't think I'm gonna be able to get her. Rover with the thumbs up. That's sick. He just put the tower. Yeah, definitely slayed the spire. Y'all know that game, y'all are elites. There he is. Yeah, that looks sick. Like, new chest. I'll take
Windfall
it.
profits.
Do what? Interesting. Oh, so maybe she wasn't the only one. Cool. I've been getting very lucky on my Lua pools, probably the luckiest out of all the gacha games I played. Very nice. We do love to hear that. It is always nice when you don't have to go to pity all the time.
Anything I can help.
I will be there for everyone as we head toward our shared future,
That is
leaving
always
the
really
past
nice.
behind.
Uh,
Is this a ghost? Adulius? Interesting. Which in red? I'm assuming he's talking about for Lupa. Wait, she's here? You know what might be a good idea, chat? And if you will want to be a part of it, I always welcome it. If I did a tier list of Wuthering Waves, not of how good characters are, because again, I don't know, I do not know enough about every character to make a competent tier list like that, but a tier list based off of who I'm gonna pull for. I think that'd be fun. I might do that. That's a good idea. I like that. I'm gonna write that down. Sure, that'll work. Yeah. Because I remember I did that for... I did that for one of my games. I can't remember which one. I think it was Endless? This is where I go back into my own channel and figure out what it was. I mean, I did make a tier list on who would survive Squid Games. uh, um, but yes, I did. I did. Okay. It was Honkai Star. Okay, gotcha, gotcha. Yes, it was Honkai Star. And that video seemed to do pretty well. I think it'd be fun to do that. Especially with you guys here, because you guys can like bonk me over the head and be like, no, don't put that there. Put that up or put that down. Can I see Furlovo from here? Probably not. Yeah, where's Furlova? I want to talk to her. Where is she? There she is.
Efficiency above all.
You rat. Okay. So if you all want to, after I finish this like quest blurb thing, I don't know what this is. We can go ahead and do that if you want to. If not, that's okay. So what am I supposed to do? Am I supposed to just go up here and like open sesame? No. What, like redirect me if I do this? No, I'm here, but what? It's not below me. Hmm. I can't interact with them, but I can't just like walk through them either.
Uh,
Oh, I'm basically following Furlova's like masquerade. Okay, I was gonna say it won't let me move, but it wouldn't take me into a cutscene. I actually gonna talk to you this time. Am I gonna get jumped? What? I don't know if I have to follow the tracks of this thing, so I'm going to try. Okay. That's good, because I'm not very good about doing that. And the spirits are gone. I guess that's what the Lumen Stone does. Oh, okay, so I need to do the 2 more? That's a lot asking your. That's crazy. That's terrible. Yeah, that's crazy. And there she is. It's gonna be really interesting if I don't know how many new players Wuthering Waves gets every day, but if there are new players when Forlova comes out and people get her and start playing as her when she's the antagonist, well, semi-antagonist in the story, it'll be kind of goofy. Seems stole the Parador. She's not ready to hear the truth. I need to dodge the question. Thanks to be light up the Livingstone. Yep. I wonder if the symbols are like symbolic. I understand that like the sword's obviously important because it's a gladiator that we're kind of like referencing. Do I even have to follow along the outline or can I just go straight to the circle? I don't even think I went the right direction. Interesting. Yeah, this guy, I don't know. It. I'm assuming these guys are from the Septimont before the current Primarch, where like the arena's still like corrupt and everything's really bad. That's crazy. So all of those creatures that we've been fighting have been old humans? That's insane. Actually, I have been in the arena, so I'm probably gonna have to fight this guy. This guy's just not. This guy's just not it.
Efficiency above all.
You know, this place kind of gives me the Forgotten River vibe from Subnautica. I don't like. It's just like the environment, which is a good thing.
Fine.
But I don't know.
Comes
It
with
just
the
it
job,
just
I
feels like the same area. Which promised me. Okay. These little like bumps are a little difficult to do on a not controller. On a keyboard, I can imagine it'd be slightly easier on a controller. That's what I was trying to say. But their shield's gone. That's insane. So how long ago did this happen then? Because Furlova's not... Okay, I don't know how old Furlova is, but I don't know how long she's been in Renacita. Or Reguna, I guess.
Fine.
Interesting. Oh, okay, cool. I am gonna get jumped. That's crazy. I dodged out of the way.
Watch out!
Bah. There we go.
Sentinel, protect me. Crystals, give me strength. Together we stand. Repent. Shine, holy light.
Hey, Scrubber. Yeah, so it was before the current Aegon, but how long has Furlova been in? It must have been a while. If the Aegon, I guess the Aegon's every 4 years, so like maybe it hasn't been that long. Yeah, this is sick. Is there any chests in here? No. I would assume that they'll start to be chests when I beat him. That there'll be a chest at least. I don't know which one is the truth. I want to tell him the truth, but like she's not alive. But she didn't. Oh, I don't know. Bro, you could have just let him have his final fight. But no. Had to be here. Is it actually going to make me fight? It's actually going to make me fight both of them.
Energy. The fruit of evolution.
Okay, so attack is increased by 100% every 20 seconds. Yeah, making me fight both of them. I really wish it would, like, if the, like, lizard would gang up on that thing, and then they would fight me, I'm going to die.
In the name of Imperator.
All yours. My shield can withstand more than that.
Leave it to me.
This is insane.
The fruit of evolution. Bask in the sunlight.
I'm pretty sure the buff is for them, not for us.
Sentinel, protect me. Together we stand. Judgment time.
Yeah, I have no stamina, I'm gonna die. Yeah, I have no stamina, I can't do anything. No, don't put her on the field.
The fruit of evolution. Listen up. Growing against wind.
These enemies are not fun to fight.
Grow for me. Now I'm super dehydrated.
These enemies
No
suck.
contest. Come at me. That's just a scratch. You've made it personal now.
I cannot. What am I supposed to do? I'm so bad at fighting these guys. This is insanity.
Life is in everything. Photosynthesis. My dreams. I haven't.
Brother.
All of you at once.
I have
don't
no buff.
do overtime.
I'm so bad at fighting these guys specifically. Which means I am nowhere close to fighting at level 120. I don't know. Having the buff of increasing attack, I don't think I was the one getting the buff. I think they were the one getting that buff. Which means you have to clear them really quickly. And maybe I'm just playing Zondi's team wrong, but like, you kind of have to get some stacks on them first.
I'll take it as my overtime fee.
Wait, it'd be cool to go down there, but I think I'm gonna have to go back and eat. I see. I'm going to heal first because I'm in immense pain. Okay, there we go. Yeah, that was rough. That was brutal. Can I get through here? Oh, look at that. I made it. Hee hee.
Perfect wind to glide.
No, not there.
Fine.
Oh,
Comes with the job,
hee
I
hee.
guess.
Can't catch me if I fly past them. Are you really? I have to.
Efficiency.
I wish they'd let us just run past them.
The fruit of evolution. Sentinel, protect me. Judgment time. Together we stand. Purified.
Here we go. Okay, well, Zondi has max X now, so we can fight another big enemy, whatever that may be. Jump off the thing. There we go. Bro, again?
All yours.
Sentinel, protect me. Repent.
I don't know what that wants. That's probably a different thing. Seems you're dimmer than most builds. It's crazy, but it's true. Aha. He really is kind of going all in on a witch thing, though. Like, she's not really doing anything to rebuttal. Oh, I'm good. I don't know.
Perfect wind to glide.
Well, okay, my game didn't like that. Where am I? Oh, I'm under here. Oh, okay. I still can't fly, so I don't know how I'm supposed to get over there without drowning. I'm pretty sure I'm supposed to have a gondola. Or maybe I'm not? 'Cause I can't fly in here. Hmm. You exploring, bro? I just got the what the heck? Why does it want me to ride the gondola again? What? Didn't it not just... I'm so confused. I just did this. Is it taking me back? No? I'm so confused. Is this area on the... Oh, this is how you get here! Oh! Oh!
Perfect wind to glide.
Yeah, this is sick!
Windfall profits.
I'll definitely take that, yeah. Oh, this is where Philomena was staying? I'll definitely take all of your stuff. It's not. It's the fog. Aha! Hello, Shybrobium. How are you doing today? It's good to see you. Welcome back. Okay, so this is not for Lova's notes. I thought I was robbing for Lova. I was happy for a second. Turns out, nope. Go ahead and snag that. No. There's a third one around here somewhere. Final preparations for Friday. What's going on Friday? If you don't mind me asking, of course.
Efficiency above all.
Oh, there it is. I was being blind. There we go. The Fate HSR collab. Oh, gotcha. Yeah. Did you... Have you done the 200 summons yet for the free Lycon? I know a few people that are going to be... I couldn't have gotten there even if I wanted to. I know a few people that are going to be going for it. Like, this area doesn't have its own exploration percent. It's just a part of Set the Mont, even though there was stuff in there. Interesting. Please do not make me actually fight that thing. I'm back. I have figure pain now. What did you do? I've only done 120 to get Sunday's Lycon. I have over 220 left to get the E2 S1 Saber. Do we know what her Eidolons are? Is there a reason why you're specifically going for E2? 220 for E2? I see. Rhythm games? Oh yeah, that'll definitely do it. That'll definitely do it. My keyboard hates me now. Yeah.
Efficiency above all.
I tend to beat the crap out of my keyboard,
Fine.
figuratively,
Comes with the
when I end up
joys.
doing the, any rhythm mechanic. Going for Isis, but I have to save some just in case Ceridia is the support for her. Oh, Ceridia. Oh, yeah. The Farina of Honkai Star. I'm going E2 specifically right now because in the future I'm getting Sunday E1. Both of them ignore defense stacks. That makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. Yep.
Going against
I wonder if I just stay close enough to them, they'll actually end up killing themselves. It looks like they will, but they also might just target me at random. So I'm actually gonna let them do that. I'm gonna talk to chat, and they can do damage to each other. But yeah. So I got a little bit. They're getting a little close. I'm probably not going to go for Saber. I think it'd be like I don't know if Fate's ever gonna have a rerun because like it's a collab, so it's a little finicky because it's like Alloy air quote is a well not air quote Alloy is a character in Genshin, and she didn't have a banner. They just gave her to us for free, but there's no way to get constellations for her at all. There's just no way to do anything with her. So I don't think they'll do that with the Fate collab. But I also just don't know how they're gonna do anything like that going forward, you know? So a part of me wants to get Saber because she may never get a rerun. But the other part of me is like I don't really need Saber. So the only reason Alloy is bad is because PlayStation forced you to have her in the game to be on PlayStation. Well, I mean, yeah, but like she doesn't even have constellations. It's just like coming soon. So, like, even if you don't want to do something, would it not make sense to have? Like, I can understand not making a whole banner for the character if you don't really care about that. But yeah, they did the bare minimum. Yeah, so like, but that's the only other instance where a different IP has come into the Hoyo games. So that's the only instance that we have to go off of for like if Saber will come back or not. I do not know. And that's just my thought process. I also have to farm Zenless. I have 60 pulls for Miyabi. Well, Evangelion was in Honkai Impact. I honestly don't do anything on Honkai Impact. Not because I haven't given the game a shot, so I don't want to say it's bad. But I just have other. I played a lot of gacha games already. Yeah, so I didn't know that Evangelion was in Honkai Impact. The only thing I know about Honkai Impact is that Welt, Adventuring, and then there's one other one wears a May dress for an event. Only thing I know about Honkai Impact.
This is me.
I want to say it's an accent, but I don't think that's true.
I'll take it as my overtime
Definitely gonna
fee.
slurp on it. Well, won't you fan? Oh, there it is. There it is. Yeah. So, I couldn't even get that right. So that just kind of goes to show how little I understand about that game. But yeah. Yeah. So I hope that they come out and tell us, like, and from my understanding, Saber's banner will be 3 months long instead of just one. Yeah. A lot of people are like, she's most likely not going to have a rerun. So, like, if you don't get her, you're kind of, well, you're out of luck.
Time to get back to work.
which is really unfortunate because I don't need Saber, and I would really like to get the new Nihility character.
Efficiency above all. Windfall profits. Fine.
It's confirmed, only 3 months. They said it will last to be until the end of 3.6. Correct. Correct.
Come.
There's no shot I open the gate with this monstrosity.
Low on fluids.
I do not want to fight this thing. I do not want to fight this thing. Spawning me right here is crazy.
Now I'm super deep.
Spawning me right next to this thing is insane. So it could possibly last until the end of version 3. It could. So is this above ground or below ground? I cannot tell. I have no way of knowing if this is above or below ground.
Huh. Some pocket money. Won't say no to that.
Mamma mia. Hello Frog, how you doing today? It's good to see you.
Perfect wind to glide.
So, and by the way, chat, later on today, I will be doing a tier list, probably in about 30 minutes. I'll be 10:30 p.m. Huh.
Fine.
Interesting.
Comes with the job, I guess.
Uh,
All yours.
Okay, yes. I'll be doing a character tier list live about Wuthering Waves. The tier list is going to be about who I should pull for, like my polling priority. Because I did one on Hawkeye Star Rail, and people seem to really like it. It's 10:25 my time.
In the name of
Oh, I did.
imperative.
Wow. Okay. It's late for you guys.
All yours. Come at me. I can spare
It
a
is
minute to knock some heads around.
11:25 a.m. my time. Interesting.
Reduce to dust.
Yeah, I can bully these guys. I'm not worried about their level being so high. Yeah, they're yeah. Tier list and ZZ. Ooh, wait, what the heck? You from
Windfall profits.
find a friend. Consider energy covers for 10 seconds when not in bat. Ooh. That's pretty cool. I like that. So now this is mine, right? Interesting. Okay, cool. This isn't. I like this. You used to give it away. Weird people. I have all sorts of people from all the walks of life come into my chat, which is really cool. I really like that.
Fine.
Now let's give
Comes
this
with the job,
overgrown
I
lizard
guess.
another shot.
Sentinel protect me. Crystals, give me strength.
But yeah, so the tier list is going to be in Wuthering Waves, and it will be detailing all the characters that I plan to pull for, and just kind of putting them in a priority list.
All yours.
I did this once before. That hurt my eyes. I did that once before in
All of
Genshin
you at
Impact, or
once.
not Genshin
I
Impact,
don't
but
do
Honkai Star Rail,
overtime.
and a lot of people seem to like it.
Don't stand
And the
in my
glory about
way.
it now is because if I do it live, you all can help me kind of be like, hey, this character should be a little higher, this character should be a little lower. Or, I don't know why on earth this character's even on the tier list, get them
I'll
off
take
of
it as
this.
my overtime fee.
I don't think there's a character in the game that'll do that. But who knows? Literally, this Blizzard thinks he's Maharaga. That's so very true. That's so very true. That is so true. Yeah, so I just need to go this direction. I guess I shouldn't fly anywhere so I can raise my combat level, I guess? My glory level?
Efficiency above all.
Oh, heck yeah. Now we're schmoving.
Fine. Comes with a
Sentinel, protect me. Yeah. Hi.
Once
Leave it
I
to
need
me.
to have stacks, so once I need to be on the max HP. Let's go. I guess I will teleport. I think this is far. Do not add that thing to Tower of Diversity. That would suck. But it will happen eventually, unfortunately. But that would suck. I swear to God that Overdwelling Lizard thinks he's Maharaga. Maharaga, save it! Yep,
Hands off my friends.
yep. I hope they had the fish into the Tower of Diversity. I want to see people crying in Tower. That's crazy,
Luminous
Frog.
energy.
Yeah, some people just want to see the world burn.
Sentinel, protect me. Bluebird, be my salvation.
I managed to reroll a 30 crit value hand with 6.9.
Together
Nice.
we stand.
For my audio listeners, he literally put nice into his message.
Doesn't hurt.
In parentheses.
all yours.
Attack percent for my saber. So do we know what saber stuff is? I mean, I know that, like, we know what it's going to take to build her because of the previews. But,
All
like,
of you at once. I don't
do we know everything about her? Hey, you rat. Get out of my face.
Reduced to dust.
Hey, moron.
Blue,
That's a wrap.
bask in the sunlight.
You're gonna make a character tier list, or is this the
Sentinel,
character
protect
tier
me.
list? It'll be Wuthering Waves.
Together we
The
stand.
tier list is going to be about who I should be pulling for, so it'll basically be a pulling tier list. It will not be a tier list dictating like, oh, these characters are really strong, these characters are not, because I do not know enough about Wuthering Waves to confidently do that.
All yours.
And I don't want to
Shield
actively
can
spread
withstand more than
misinformation.
that.
If I don't know it, I always try to make it aware that I don't know it. But sometimes I just can't help it. But I can explain it if you want. Absolutely, Shy, if you want to explain that, I'd greatly appreciate it.
Leave it to me. Life is in everything. The fruit of evolution.
Yeah, I fought this guy a lot for Slawnfall, so I'm not super worried about fighting this guy.
Sentinel, protect me. Crystals, give me
From what I heard,
strength.
Saber can contend with top DPSs. So I really want to try this, and I don't know if this is actually doable, because again, I don't have Finon, so I can't actually do this. But I want to put Finon on a
All
team
yours.
of just the top DPSs in the game, and maybe Sunday.
Come at me.
Maybe have one Sunday, or like one character to influence speed a turn. But, like, literally, because Finon has his ult. What the heck? What? Cool. Where are my trophy chests? Oh, heck yeah, I love this. But sorry, I got distracted. But yeah, so, because in theory, Finon's, like, ult
Windfall profits.
prevents... I don't know how it could, but, like, other characters cannot take damage while you are in Finon's ult. So, in theory, his best team is just a bunch of the best DPSs, and then just pop Finon ult, they don't take damage, and then you're good to go. Like, I think that'd be hilarious.
Huh.
Sunday is the top 2 DPS, what are you talking about? You know, that's fair. I said something I shouldn't have. There I go spreading misinformation.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I think that's like a legitimate strategy for Finon. It's just to have like three other main DPS, maybe just have Sunday for push for
Windfall
speed.
profits.
But like, yeah, yeah. Again, I don't have Finon, so I can't do that. I also don't have Sunday, so I can't test that theory. But it would be really cool to try.
take it.
I love in this event Zenny can deal under 1 million damage each hit.
Sentinel, protect me. Purify.
I like Zani a lot. Alright, they're not increasing my value, so I don't really care to fight them. I'm going to bugger off and go do
Forces
something else.
approach. Be on guard.
And by that, I mean I want this chest up here. Where is it? Broken uses domain expansion, jawline surgery, and changes entire physical appearance. That's crazy. That's crazy.
Gotcha. Huh. Some pocket.
I can go ahead and teleport. Not teleporting that one. Please let me fly, thank you. We know why you like Zani a lot. Why? Because I guarantee you're wrong.
I'll take it.
Okay, that's a wall of text. Okay,
Perfect
so
wind to glide.
story time. So her main mechanic is her ult charge called Core Resonance. Whenever your teammate ults or she skills, she gains 3 Core Resonances. When a teammate ults, Saber also gets 60% damage increase for 2 turns. Each core resonance is equal to 8 flat energy, and when she has enough resonance that she 100% AA and is able to consume the resonance with her enhanced skill and immediately gain her ult. After using her ult, she gains an AoE enhancement basic attack. That's crazy. That sounds broken. I mean, the Fatal's also stupidly broken, but that sounds nuts. 60% damage? Whoa, what? Like, and so the reason why I'm saying I'm probably not going to go for Saber is because there's a new Nihility character, and I like Nihility. I want my Kafka to do well, obviously. So I'm really hoping that that's the kind of Nihility character that works with Kafka and not with Acheron. Because it's like, I feel like Nihility split in half, where it's like you either have the Kafka Nihility faction, and you have the Acheron Nihility
Where are
faction.
we off to next?
And then Cypher just kind of exists in a weird spot that she could work with, I guess, kind of both, but like not really. It's a little weird. So Himdu, you are correct. I do like Zani because of the suit. So you got me on that one. I do not think that Nihility character. What's the point of Nihility anymore? I'm just gonna cry. Frog, that's a good guess. And I'm not gonna say you're wrong. But it is because of the suit. Okay, did I get all the chests? I would assume that I did. I think. I think I did. Will it tell me if I did? $160. There we go. Okay, so that's done. I should really try whimpering before it expires, but I have 28 days, so I want to try and sit a little longer, try and make Carlotta's team a little stronger before I attempt that. I mean, I can see the patterns. Patterns? What do you mean by patterns? Her skill does 150% of her attack on the main enemy and 75% of adjacent enemies. So whenever a Saber uses her enhanced skill, the damage multiplier is increased by 14 times the amount. 14 times? So yeah, I guess, so, okay. If... I don't know, because I feel like the only reason why I'm considering Saber, because I'll be honest, I haven't watched Fate. I haven't watched any of the Fates. I don't know anything about them. So like the only reason why I'm considering Saber so much is because she's limited. And I don't mean limited like it's a limited banner. I mean like she's probably not getting a rerun ever. And you know, like that's a little because I don't think I need a DPS. I don't think I need another DPS. Oh, you teleport. Why do you do that?
Luminous energy. Huh? Sentinel, protect me. Crystals, give me strength.
Ow. Oh, God. I'll reach out in just a minute. I'm probably gonna have to focus on this.
Purify. In the name of Imperator.
All yours.
I dodged. That's
An oversight.
B.
My shield can withstand more than that. All of you at once. I don't do overtime. Don't stand in my way. All yours. You barely made a dent.
Leave it to me.
That's not fair. He's out of the fighting area. I can't get up close with it.
Sentinel, protect me.
Nope. Get me back in here.
Lupa,
Just trying to cheat.
be my salvation.
Bro, I'm not dying, but neither's he. Am I just not
Call upon the
strong enough?
Sentinel.
But yeah, I'm level 249. He's level 225.
Bask
Like
in the
that
sunlight.
should be enough, right?
Fruit of evolution.
Is he just this tanky?
Sentinel, protect
Or am I doing this out of order? I probably am. This is level 6.
Together we stand. Shine, holy
Shine.
light.
Okay, when he gets like stunned like that, I'll try
I
and
don't
reach
have
it.
all
So I don't want to
day.
keep y'all waiting too long.
Come on.
I can see the patterns. Your favorite HSR character is Coffin, who's also in a suit. I mean, you're right, but okay, that's so much more damage. I just needed to stun him more. That's what it was. Your favorite HSR character is Coffin. That's fair. What do you mean? I didn't even fight the lower guys. I just went to the big boss. Can you do that? Can you just go to the big guy and win? Is that how that works? I want to do that. No, wait a minute. It says 1 of 10. No, hold on. Put me back on that screen. It says 1 of 10. That's the wrong one. It's this screen I need to click on. It's this screen I need to... Good lord. Okay, yeah, so it's a... Huh? Okay. I'm not gonna question it.
Huh. Some pocket money. Won't say no to that.
But... Your favorite ZZZ character is Evelyn. Actually, my favorite ZZZ character is Miyabi. So, but I do really like Evelyn. But my favorite character is Miyabi. Who you could also argue is in a suit. So, doesn't really help. And totally nothing else. Yeah, there's no other reason whatsoever. So her ult does 280% of her attack to every enemy and also has 10 instances of 110% of her attack to random enemies. It's a bound attack like Astrites Dragon. Gotcha. Okay. The Kelpie hologram makes me want to cry. That's fair. I hate the Sentry construct more than the one the most annoying in the
I'll
Kate.
take it.
Yeah. I think it is kind of ironic because
Perfect
you can
window.
tell which enemies I fight the most based on how many times I'm able to dodge them successfully. Like, if I'm not used to fighting a boss, I'm going to get smacked around so fast. One more pull, you should totally do the holograms. They're really fun, trust, not painful. Yeah, unfortunately, I already did those. And I know you're lying.
Comes with the job.
Yeah, I know you're lying.
Huh.
You were lying to me. But nice try. But yeah, I didn't know it was that easy to read him, dude. Way to read me like an open book. And chest.
Perfect wind to glide. I'll take it as...
No, I would never lie. Nudge, nudge, wink, wink. Let me fly, please. I just want to fly.
Windfall profits.
So then I wonder what's stopping me from going to the next, like, area and fighting the big boss and then just winning. Oh, Yeah, so I could just go to the big boss and win. I don't actually have to fight the lower guys, and it still spawns the chest. That's pretty cool. I like that. It's probably also a way to increase your level.
Comes with the job, I guess. Huh. Some
So if I
pocket
were to
money.
fight you, will it
Won't
increase
say
my
no to
points?
that.
No, it does not. So there's no point. So I guess I actually should, shouldn't I? I should go back and I should do the lower ones first to increase my score instead of just going straight to the bigger one. I didn't think of that. I didn't think it would also end it entirely either.
Windfall profits.
So we'll go ahead and do zone 3. That has a lot. That has a lot. Her enhanced basic does 150 per second. The AoE spamming dragon gave me the worst of it though. Y'all are making me scared. What is that? I'm not fighting dirt. No, get me out. I'm not fighting that right away. There's no way. I can't handle that. Come on, let me out. I know what I can fight, know what I can't. I cannot fight that thing. Do the hologram? I already did it! You did it! Y'all weren't here for it! It also just wasn't this stream. No, I already did. I'm good. I'm not, Please just let me fly.
Above all.
I can't fly. On top of all that, she can restore 120 excess energy, gives herself 20 crit and 82 crit. So do you even need to build characters?
Luminous
Do you even
energy.
need to build Saber? Like, she just does her own thing.
Sentinel
That's crazy.
protects me.
Show it? Okay. Yeah, I don't mind.
Doesn't hurt. I'm okay.
No.
I mean, it's gonna be after this, but yeah, I don't care.
All yours.
This is where I find out there's a different hologram, and I'm picking up the completely incorrect thing. Which is probably true.
I'll take it as my overtime fee.
The holograms, the thing down with Cantarella, right? It's like up here somewhere. Nope, that's too. Nope. Why do I not have? Oh, because I don't care about it. That's why. It's that, isn't it? It's this. Yeah. I did say I got very far, but I did it. Like, I understand, but my characters are not built for that yet. I need to go to 8. Where's 8? You haven't done any of it? Yeah, I did. Yes, I did. I don't know its name. What's its name? It's the thing that hits you with the train. That's what it is. I hate that one. Yeah, so like I don't know if there's ones that are like significantly easier. I would assume that they all just get harder. So like I can't do the first one. So why would I even attempt any of the other ones? Because I can't do them yet. I'm not strong enough.
All yours.
Holograms don't require the most optimal builds, just more skill. So like
Sentinel protects me.
I don't mind throwing myself at something until I get it right, but I also don't want to do that on stream.
Shut.
Like, I don't mind attempting things more than once, but I'm like, after the 20th time, it's probably not interesting, and I'm probably not going to give actually, I'm probably not going to give any commentary at all, because I'm going to be so focused on not dying. Like, and you all can go back to that stream when I fought the guy with the train. The first time he did the train hit, I got so ticked off, because it was a new attack, which I kind of knew that they gained more attacks as they get harder. But that one was like almost an insta-kill, which is dumb. But that's just me. Also, Whimpering Waste Reset, you can get some aspirants from it. If it doesn't get that's down here. Do not do the jack. Yeah, I'm saving. That's why I didn't go to Dirge. I don't want to do Dirge.
Fine.
So Froggy, I do know that Whimpering Reset. I mentioned that earlier, and people told me not to do it yet.
The fruit of evolution.
And part of that is probably because I don't have a solid second team yet. I think Carlotta's in an okay spot for now. Like, obviously, she needs a little bit more work in her stats department, but she's relatively fine.
In the name of Imperator.
The problem is that her teammates are non-existent. So that's my biggest problem. Yeah, I mean, I get a 10th whimpering too, which I
won't say no to that.
could probably clear 1 or 2 of floors, but that's about it.
Fine. Comes with the job, I guess.
Why are the waves whimpering? Because are they scared? No, they'll make you scared. Very, very different. Oh, no, please. Lorelei, please. Lorelei, no, I have... Oh, good. Yeah, see, I'm not... Oh, Lord. Yeah, no, Whimpering Waves, it can get really hard. Like, really hard. And also because Whimpering Waves is a crappy mode that isn't well designed. I think Himdu has some strong feelings about Whimpering. Yeah, I mean, I'm also just, like... Because, like, I have... This is my Zani team. I do not have a Carlotta team, so even if I did Whimpering, it'd be like, cool. I don't have a team to utilize Carlotta, so it would literally just be me soloing Whimpering with Carlotta, which is not how that's supposed to work. I guess I do have strong feelings about that mode. Yeah, I picked up on it, you know? Yeah, I know you were being subtle, but I was picking up on it. But yeah, I just don't have a second team, which I should probably stop farming for Zani and Carlotta's Echoes and actually give Carlotta a second team, or a team member. Carlos Sua, But yeah, so I'm not fighting you. You one-shot me, you weirdo. Are you gonna let me fly though? That's the question.
Fine. Comes with the job, I guess.
Doing that. Bye-bye.
The fruit of evolution. Sentinel, protect me. Crystals, give me strength. Repent. Purify.
Recommended glory level 200. Wait, what?
Repent.
Or did I accidentally go into a new area or something?
Shall call upon
All
the
yours.
Sentinel.
Probably. I need to learn Wuwa combat when I start playing it again. Wuwa combat, depending on the characters,
Some pocket money.
either really hard or
Won't say
really
no
easy.
to that.
Like Zani, and I was actually doing this earlier because I'm so used to playing Zani. I was playing Cardathea for like the story quest, and I legitimately hit E to try and parry, and obviously Zani's E parries. And Carlotta's does not, so I just hit Carlotta E expecting it to parry. No, I got smacked in the face and I died. So it kind of depends on the character. So yeah. So I'm used to get a Joe free card because of her E, but unfortunately not any other one does that. So it can be hard, it can be easy. It depends on the character you choose.
Fine. Comes with the job, I guess.
Bloom.
I got
Bask in the
Shorekeeper
sunlight.
and I could never get her final
Fruit of
altars.
evolution.
Yeah, so I'm gonna be completely honest. I don't have Shorekeeper, so I don't even want to pretend that I know what you're talking
Be my
about.
salvation.
But
Purify.
that's a lot of stuff.
Judgment time.
That all
No,
burst is
name
legit the
of
coolest thing in the game, though.
All yours.
I'm gonna have to
Come on.
look at what it is now because y'all are hyping
All
it up.
of you
I don't
at
think
once.
have I
I
seen
don't
it
do
before?
all
I don't think
that.
I've ever seen it before either. So there's that.
Reduced to dust. A
I just hit for 100,000 damage. Woohoo! I know it's because of the buff of the event. Like, my body doesn't actually hit that hard, but it's cool that I hit the number.
Luminous energy.
It needs intro outro skills, but I could never activate enough to trigger it.
Sentinel
Oh, I
protects
got you
me.
now. Okay, that makes sense. I understand it.
Together we stand. Answer me.
Ow.
Shine, holy light.
All yours.
Sonny's my favorite character. She's so good.
Huh. Some pocket money.
I have
Won't
now?
say
Thank you.
no to that.
I think I only have 11 to do now, I think, right? Keep hitting the actual number, expecting it to be this screen. It's not this screen. Oh no, I have to fight Dirge. I don't want to fight Dirge.
Hands off my friends. Growing against wind. Bask in the sunlight. The fruit of evolution.
I fought you exactly one time, and that was with, like, a party of characters that I was not used to. Is this gonna go well? Oh, I don't know.
In the name of
No
Imperator.
contest. All yours. I can spare a minute to knock some heads around. Come
Yep.
at me.
This is not gonna be fun for me either.
Don't stand in my way.
Luckily, Sonny doesn't
Reduce
care.
the dust.
Sonny doesn't care. I love Sonny so much.
My
So
shield
good.
can withstand more than that. Now I have a report to write.
Chad, do you all know if there's an indicator for how long Sonny has left in her ult rather than, like, the bar starts to glow? Like, a distinct timer that I could use? Because I always kind of just have to guess how long she's in her ult state, because I also just don't count how long she's in it. Which I could probably start doing that. But,
Shine, holy light.
All yours. You barely made a dent. I don't have all day.
alright. This was...
Don't stand
I don't want to
in
say
my
anything until I
way.
actually...
My
There we go.
shield
Okay, yeah, that was a lot easier than it could have been.
More than that.
Let's say that. It was easier than it could have been. That was rough. You just beat him with a giant sword. Okay, give me those chests. Yippee! How do I get out of here? Himdu's very happy that the dragon is gone.
Fine. Comes with the job, I guess.
I don't want to fight any of you guys. Y'all are fine. Leave me alone.
Efficiency.
Right,
above
and I
all.
thank you.
Huh. Some pocket money.
Let me fly, please. I just want to fly. Just dang it.
Efficiency. Above all.
I don't want to fight the burp. Of course it's up there. But yeah, so in about 3 minutes, I'm going to... Like, in the game, I will be going AFK, so that I can set up the tier list for stream, because I'll be streaming it. And then I'm gonna magically poof on over, and then we'll be into the tier list.
Windfall profits. Huh. Some pocket.
It's so much easier to explore when you can fly. I'm still dreading exploring like the older areas where you can't
Wonderful
fly.
profit.
I legitimately am trying to put that off for as long as possible.
Perfect way to
Shorekeeper,
plan.
insta S tier. I have something special in mind for Shorekeeper. I do. And I think you all will agree with me. So don't you worry.
Uh, Fine. Comes with the job, I guess.
Okay, how on earth do I actually get the wife tier? You guessed it, she gets her own tier. No, 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 no. I don't want to do that. That's scary.
Huh. Some pocket
Yeah,
money.
I did not
Won't
know
say
that that
no
even
to
existed.
that.
I want this chest though. I do not know how to get it, but I want it. Is it in here? Okay, there it is. So yeah, as soon as I get all the chests from this area, then I'll go ahead and snap on over, because I know that if I walk away from the area, I will forget that these chests exist, and that's some Astrat that I'm missing out on, and that's not acceptable. I hope we get some sort of mount system. Yeah, I think that'd be cool, especially if we can actually
Comes
bring the
with the job,
mounts
I guess.
to the 1.0 areas, and that's kind of how we're able to fly in
Some
that area,
pocket
because
money.
I don't
Won't
want to
say
do
no.
1.0 exploration. I really don't want to. Yeah. But I also just don't know how that would work. It's like, the flying is such a cool mechanic. Buff overview. Let's see all the stuff we have. Nice. I think the next region after this is cyberpunk themed. I believe you are correct. Um, so, and actually, while I'm getting this set up for you guys, we're gonna go see someone. We're gonna go sit next to someone. Oh, that was purple. Since you know we're getting a Cyberpunk Edge Runners collab by that time, we might, yeah. No, this has already been confirmed. I just don't know about it, which is fair. Okay, let me not leave. I want to play the piano. There we go. Okay. You all can you all can appreciate this while I set this up. Atom Smasher and TOA. That'd be pretty interesting. Hello, Mr. Streamer. Hello, Ketchup. How are you doing today? It's good to see you. Just in time for our tier list. We'll make this one like, oh god, that was that close. We'll make this one green. That. Now I have to go through and I have to think about all the characters that I have. I think this is correct. I think I have. I will 30-star all of TOA if that. Oh, personally solo Danju. Are you about to end? This is how I've conditioned chat. No, Xavier, I'm getting the tier list set up in the background for you guys, so I figured you all would appreciate visiting wife while I get this set up. So, no, we're not about to end. We're not about to end. We are about the tier list though. So, and when I get this set up and all the characters where they need to be, we will experience. I think this is it. I think this is what we need. Yes, sir. Okay, cool. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to put another row up here. I'm going to name this one this. And we're going to name it that. Because you guys really want it to be that. We're going to do this. Okay, cool. I think I just need a few more things. Oh, personally, I hope Kuro adds an event that lets you select a character to get married to. Maybe? Which is actually, speaking of that, Zenless came out with an event where you get to basically have a date with every character. Okay, not every character, but a lot of the heavy hitters, and it was really cool. I really liked it. It was really fun. The chat has been so conditioned to think the stream is ending when they see that literally it is, and I don't. I didn't mean to do that. This is basically your ending screen. I have legitimately thought about making this my ending screen. The problem being, if I'm not making videos on Wuthering Waves, it makes very little sense for this one for it to be there. But I have thought about making this my ending screen. But I'm good. I'm building Bronya for my husband. Very nice. I haven't done it since the beginning of the game. She was level 1 until yesterday. See, Bronya's such a good character. And she's relatively straightforward to build too. You don't have to be like, you don't have to be super nitty gritty. You just care about crit damage, I think, and speed. I think that's the only two stats you care about. Because you're only gonna buff one character. So yeah. I was using Sparkle. Sparkle works too. I mean, this was basically the moment when you picked on Wuthering Waves. This is true. This was the moment where I was like, okay, I'm gonna actually start playing this game like on stream, and I'm gonna keep playing it because this game was because it was so good. Okay, we are also going to be. Want this one? There it is. There it is. All right. So today we are going to be doing a tier list, based off of. So this is basically a tier list on all the characters that I plan on pulling for. This is a pulling priority tier list. So that's basically what we're gonna do. This is a tier list based on my account and how many characters I think I need, and the priority of them if they were to come out, how likely I am to get them. I do have Twitch chat and my YouTube chat here to help guide me through, because some of these characters I still don't know very much about, and so this is just going to be really, really fun, and I'm excited. And we'll start in just a moment. Do you want to know something? Absolutely. I don't have Bronya built. I've never had to use her. That's crazy. Bronya's so good. Hi, YouTube. The Hindu says hi. Alright, so I'm gonna redo that intro because that intro was garbage. It's me, the guy in one more space, but send help. Nah. Unlucky for you, this part's getting cut from the video. That's because that intro was Dog cheeks. I think she was really bad. I'll do the intro after Ketchup says what they want to, because I don't want to cut them off from what they're gonna say. I'm eagerly waiting. It's gonna be something like, oh yeah, I have like 350 crit damage on Finon. I don't know how I did it. That would be sick. I don't know if HSR has a damage cap. Because I know in Epic 7, the highest crit damage you can possibly have is 350, then you're capped, you can't go any higher than that. I don't think it's possible to get 350 crit damage. In the Hawkeye Star Roll, but while you're waiting for me, yeah, it's okay, Ketchup, because you said if I wanted to know something, so I thought you had something you wanted to tell me, and I didn't want to start the video and kind of just bulldoze past of what you wanted to say. But in the meantime, so this is the tier list, chat. This is the tier list of the characters that I already have, because obviously I'm not going to pull for them again if I already have them. Then we have, no, I'm not pulling for them. Unlikely, maybe, considering, must have, and wife. Why is there 2 Changelings? Because of the skin, the summer skin, I guess they have 2. Carlotta, Songfall also has 2 because of her skin, and then, they also have. Doing Skirk story quests and watching tier list. You betcha. Why is there 2 Changelings and 2 Chi-Chis? Skins. That's essentially it. It's just because of their skins. They're separate entities, I guess. Today, I used ChatGPT to write a job application. I was too scared, but my dad said it's really good. It's a really powerful tool. It really, really is. Especially if you tell it what keywords to include. That way, if the actual job that you're going to kept you scared. We don't say the J word around here. That's it. No. But yeah, ChatGPT can be really good because if the place that you're applying for wants specific keywords, you can tell ChatGPT to make it using those keywords, and then you go through the first check of it. So it can be really helpful. I really don't want to. That's fair. That's fair. I mean, if it makes you feel better, Ketchup, I've applied to 580 different positions, so the job market's just good. Encore, you're probably gonna lose the 50-50 too. I have a special place for Encore. But okay, with that said, I'm gonna try to do my YouTube intro right the first time again. So, hello everybody, welcome to tier list video. This tier list is basically going to be a Wuthering Waves tier list based off of my account. It's going to be my pulling priority for who I think I need and who I think I'm going to be bringing onto my account. So this is going to be wildly different from maybe what you would think, and you also might have these characters, you may not. I am doing this live, so I have my YouTube and my Twitch chat here with me to help me, because I do not know what every single character does in Wuthering Waves yet. I'm still relatively new. With that said, Himdu says hi YouTube, hello. So we're just gonna get on into it. As you can see, I already have some of these characters, so this is where these guys belong. No is I'm not pulling for them. I just don't see a reason to. Unlikely, maybe, considering, must have, and then wife. So Xavier says greetings YouTube. So obviously, my going into this, setting this up, my chat was basically telling me I had to make this. I had to put Shorekeeper in S tier at top of the list, and I agree. She is the one character I'm missing on my Zani premium team, and then she's good. She's done. So I'm really happy. See, as I put her in that tier, my chat's like, wife, yay, wife, yeah, wife. So without a doubt, Shorekeeper's absolutely going up there. It was me, specifically me. A lot of my chat loves Shorekeeper. And so, yeah, I'd say no. You say no to Shorekeeper? That's crazy. well, it's going up here because Shorekeeper's really good, and Zani Premium wants Shorekeeper. Um, and then Encore, no, I'm not pulling for a pity character. I don't know why I would ever do that. Because eventually I will get her at some point. When that point is, I don't know. But there's no point in pulling for a pity character. You'll get them eventually. This is where my knowledge fails me. I actually don't know his name. He just came back for the anniversary. But I'm going to put him in maybe, and this is where I'm going to ask chat if he should go up or down. I've heard that he's really good in Whimpering because he has a lot of AoE. Gion, that's his name. Thank you. Thank you, Ketchup. He has a dragon. He does have a dragon. That makes him very cool. Do we think he should go higher or lower than that? Gion, yes. He's not really that great. Okay. So I'm hearing put him down a tier. He has nothing special, but also not bad. He's good. Okay. So I'm hearing he's good. He's not bad, but he's not great. He's gotcha. Okay. Okay. So I think this is actually a good spot for him. Depending on if I learn more about him, and depending on if I get characters that really would like him, then that he will definitely go up. And also, this tier list is not set in stone. Obviously, as they release more characters, maybe Encore will be super viable for some unknown reason, and she's gonna go up here. But that's kind of up to that. So, is Cardathea not on that list? That is correct. I don't see Cardathea. I could not find a tier list with Cardathea on it. So I'm gonna use the power of editing and fix it in just one moment. So you'll have to forgive me. I already have this, so this part's gonna be cut out. So you feel free to talk to me again, chat. Because I couldn't find one with Cardathea for some unknown reason. So yeah. So what I'm gonna have to do is I'm gonna do this. And I'm going to change the asset to this. So I'm doing some really funky magic to get Cardathea on here because she's not on the tier list. So we'll just put her right there. It looks a little goofy, but I'm trying to do it live so that Twitch chat can also see it and not just post editing. Jinchi is really, really powerful. How did you put Lupa? I don't know how Cardathea was skipped, but Lupa's here. I don't. I do not know how to. I admittedly don't know how to make these things, so I just kind of have to work with what I got. Okay. Now with that fixed, Yinlin. I think Yinlin's still a really good support, right? She does have more competition now that we've had more characters come out. So I would think considering would be a proper space for her. Supports are unique where they can be on multiple teams at once, whereas DPSs tend to be the team benchmark, and then everything else revolves around them. What does that mean? Yinlin is a skip? Put put Cardathea into wife squared. Okay. We'll get to Cardathea. We'll get to Cardathea. Yinlin is above mid. So keep in mind, this isn't like saying that Gion's mid. This is like, from my account, the likelihood that I will pull for him. But I'm hearing a lot of put her down one. I'm actually hearing like skip, put her down one. Don't do that. No in game 2. Okay. So then I'm gonna block her down here, and it's also not a priority of like Shorekeeper, then this, then this. It's just the tier. There is no like the tier list in the tier is not ranked. It's just they're in the tier. Yeah. Yinlin has more value, yes, however her value isn't that. I gotcha. Okay. So Jinchi, probably gonna go to considering. I don't have. I already have two main DPS, and I still want to make their team before I start thinking about a third main DPS. Um, so I know she's good. I know she's really good. Um, I got so a lot of Yeoman is dependent on if you have square guy, which is this guy right here. Um, Gion is indeed mid, and she is a good TPS as I've heard. I've heard that Jinchi is very good. I've heard that she has withstood the test of time and she's still very strong. Uh, yeah, that's a perfect place for Jinchi. Yeah, I'm putting her here for considering because I do have an idea for what I want my third DPS to be, but because I have to get Shorekeeper for Zani's team, and I also have to get Carlotta's team, I like do not want to invest into another third DPS until those two teams are close to being finished. So that is why. And we'll go ahead. The summer skins are here as well, which is like fine, but it's one entry. So Changli. Gion's not good. I'm sold. I'm gonna get him. YouTube chat's crazy. Other than I don't plan on using him. So right. Yeah. So I have heard that Jinchi does not add up to Zani or Cardathea, but she's still really solid. Or Carlotta actually, but she's still really solid. So it's a solid considering. With that said, Changli. See, this was kind of weird because I don't plan on getting. I mean, spoilers. I don't plan on getting Lupa. So Changli by product, I'm not going to get Lupa. I'm probably not going to get Changli. Yeah, because I was about to say, her value doesn't really extend outside of Mono Pyro. But she's very fun to play. I do like playing her in events. However, I don't plan on getting Lupa, Brant, and Changli. He's good at whimpering. Yes, I have heard that he is good at whimpering, yes. We'll get to Brant, because Brant's a little trickier, I think. And I'm going to have to ask for help on him. But, I don't know how to pronounce her name. I think it's Jishi. She is Carlotta's best in slot. I like to have premium characters for... I like to have the best in slot for my main DPS, so I have Carlotta. I will be getting Jinchi when she comes out at some point. So, there's no question. She will be on my account at some point. It just may take a minute for her to be run. Carlotta, solid maybe. Like I said, I don't really have too much. Damn, you're great. I don't really have, like, again, third main DPS. I'm not really thinking too heavily about it. But yeah. So, who's the best male character according to you? Who's the best male? Probably Rover. Which is kind of a cop-out, but like he's really cool, and I just really like Rover a lot. Which might be a cop-out, but I think Rover's just really cool. I really like Rover a lot. Did you say Camilla or Carlotta? This is Camilla. Did I say Carlotta? I might have said Carlotta. There's so many C names in this game, it drives me insane. Especially since I'm really bad with names. Yeah, no. Camilla is probably a maybe, because I already have Carlotta, and I have Zani. I want to get their teams done, and then do that. So, there you go. Camilla is good in any situation. Yeah. So, should I move her up to considering? Because, like... Because since I started playing the game, people have told me that she's really good and that I should probably get her. Yeah, I should move it up. Okay, she's going up to considering. She has been moved up via chat's consensus. Besides Rover, I like Brant a lot. Man, say no to Encore. Why? So keep in mind, chat. This is a polling tier list. I've had some new people come in. This is a polling priority tier list. So the reason why I'm not ever going to pull for Encore is because she's a pity character, and I'll get her eventually anyway. So, like, I personally just don't see the point in ever pulling for a pity character, because they will, as long as you keep playing the game, they will make it onto your account eventually, regardless of what you wanted or not. should top meta for Wuthering Waves. I see. Yeah, I've always heard that Camilla's really, really strong. Like, I've had people come in since they have started talking about her. Uh, and then Square Guy. I admittedly know nothing about him. I do not know hardly anything about him. I've used him, I think, twice in events, and that was it. It was not very much. Uh, so, I'm going to have to defer to chat for this one. Square Guy was free, so I don't think that he should be that valuable. So he was free, but he was not free when I was playing, so I would have to pull for him. So keep that in mind. To answer your question, algorithm, Brant is probably my second favorite. Brant's really, really cool. So I think maybe might be a good one. Well, I don't plan. If Yinlin's here, then I'll keep him with Yinlin because those two go pretty well together. But he better than So I think maybe might be his best spot. He is more useful than Yinlin and Jihan. Gotcha. Okay. So I think he can stay here. Like I said, this is not a priority, so it doesn't go like 1, 2, 3. It's just they're all collectively in maybe. So that's that. Rosha. Unfortunately, I don't know too much about Rosha. I actually really enjoy playing Rosha. She's super, super fun. When you do the tornado and you just get to bounce around on your suitcase, I really like Rosha. I just don't see myself using the characters that she uses, that she has on the same team, basically. So it's just unlikely. Because I just don't see myself using her full team. Although she's, like, stupidly fun to play. I do really enjoy playing her. Would be used for Inno, right? Brant's also unlikely. It's the same thing with Rosha. Brant's really, really good. I think I could be wrong, but I believe his best team at the moment is the Lupa Mono team. And as I said, I'm not getting either of those two. So I'm not going to get Brant, although Brant can be used in a few other places. I just don't have his other characters as well. And then Carlotta. Carlotta's pretty good. But I also, again, I just don't think. So, there you go. So I'm hearing a lot of Brant's really good. Like I said, chat, there's too many C names. And I'm terrible with names to begin with. There's too many C names. So, this one, Jellyfish Lady, there's so many C names. Here's the thing about Rosha. Her job is already done by Swampwall, and her value beyond that is for Havoc, but she absolutely dominates Whispering, so I'd say maybe. So you'd say maybe? Okay, I'll move it up to maybe. But then what does Chad think about Cantarella being, what do you guys think? Because she's a good healer, but I don't think I have anyone that I really want, like, really need for her. That's why I call everyone by nicknames. That's probably smart, because there's so many C names. If you're gonna get Camilla, you should probably consider her, but Sanhua is a thing, so yeah, I do quite like Sanhua, and I do already have her. And I have her built. So less resources that way. So. Jellyfish Lady ain't that good. There are far better options. Okay, so Jellyfish Lady is probably going to stay in Unlikely. She is good with Danjin, but I myself do not use Danjin, that is true. And then Siasona is going to go straight into Considering. Because, as Chad has already requested, I do not know if this is lined up because I can't actually see this. I'm kind of eyeballing it. But Chad has requested that Cardathea go and Wife squared. So she's up there too. And obviously, if you have Cardathea, you're going to want to have Siasona. And, like, Rover's down here, but I do have Arrow Rover. Obviously, everyone has Arrow Rover. So, yeah. Wife squared, yeah. Siasona is good if you plan to get Cardathea. Yeah. So I keep saying I don't I have to get a third DPS eventually, and I would like that to be Cardathia. And now that may change with new characters coming out, but as of right now, as of this update, Cardathia is the one I would like to have my third team around. However, again, I want to get these guys. I want to get these two first, because that'll be those two done. Those two teams done, and not gonna have to mess with them anymore. So, this is my tier list. What do you all think? Please feel free to leave a comment down below if you think that maybe uh, the Lupa Pyro is like really, really good, and I'm underestimating it. Maybe they should go higher than that. Maybe not. So please let me know down in the comments below if you agree or disagree. And I'm going to see you all later. Peace. Now you just got Cardathia here. Hold on, chat. Let me. There we go. Cardathia in the sunlight. Okay, there we go. I can now do that. You do underestimate Fusion. Brand is too good to be there. So I know Brant is like really, really good. The caveat being, I just don't plan on using any characters that Brant wants to be with. So it's like, although, and again, like, it's a priority for my pulling. It's not necessarily a tier list for how good he is. So it could be the best character in the game, but if I don't plan on ever using characters that support him, there's no reason for me to get him, if that makes sense. So yeah, because like his best team is currently like Brant, Lupa, Changli. I don't plan on getting either of the other two characters, so like he would kind of be a waste. Not only that, Brant, his dual DPS team is Changli and Shorekeeper, which yeah, sure, I'm gonna get Shorekeeper. But just because I have Shorekeeper, it doesn't warrant Lupa and Brant to be got, if that makes any sense. Like, he's the most expensive character in the game right now, right? You should probably consider getting Brand. Okay. Brant needs his weapon for his full potential. Playing Brant without his weapon is like eating soup with a fork. Brant needs his weapon and tons of materials for echoes. Yeah, so do keep in mind, chat, I only pull for characters when I guarantee character and weapon. So every character on this tier list, I'm assuming that I have their weapon. Because I will get their weapon. If I pull for the character, I will have their weapon. But yeah. So thank you guys for your input during that. I think that's really, really, really nice of you guys. I'm interested to see how it turns out, because again, I couldn't see how well I was placing Cardathia on the tier list, because I just couldn't see. But yeah, so, and that'll be posted sometime soon, probably sometime next week. You lost 50-50 on Lupa. Am I cooked? How many pulls do you have left, Ketchup? That's the question. This one is good if you're planning for pulling for it, yeah. Pretty good list, thank you, Xavier. You do 50-50 on Lupa and your world like nothing left. Then good luck. I have 0. You have 0 pulls. Are you in Septimont, Ketchup, or no? Because if you're in Septimont, there's some stuff you can do for summons. You'll need to wait for like half a year. I lost 50-50 on Camilla and got Encore on her last rerun. That's sad. Yeah, but it's so laggy. Yeah, you've only ever lost 2 50-50s. You've only ever lost 2 50-50s. That's it. Your luck's mine now. I'm hereby borrowing it forever. But yeah, that's insane. Can't wait for the next year for Cardathia rerun. I'm fine with that. Like, I have a lot of like, obviously, you guys saw my tier list. I have to get Jixi and I have to get Shorekeeper first before I even think about getting Cardathea. So, like, I'm fine with that. How are you guys winning so much 50-50? That's what I'm asking. Like, I do not win that often.
Luminous energy.
Okay, actually, statistically, I think I'm positive with my 50-50 win rate ratio. However, when I lose hard.
Crystals,
So,
give me strength. Together
Shut
we
it.
stand.
All yours.
I'm literally the only one that's lost 6 50-50s in a row. Yeah, I unfortunately, Jeb, I have never lost. I don't think I've ever lost 2 50-50s in a row. I've lost quite a few 50-50s, but never back-to-back like that. I've won almost every 50-50 so far. Yeah, I guess I'm just slightly... I guess I just always expect to lose, but I always forget that it's an actual 50-50 chance. It's not, like, against your favor. I'm just so used to assuming that I'm going to lose pity. I'm the guy who got E2 face shot from 27-something pulls. That's fair. I'm happy to announce that you will never... Frog, let's be nice. Lupa will have reruns. Like, I'm fairly certain within... Because, let me see, what's going on. Yeah, I'm pretty sure eventually, like, and I mean pretty soon, Wuba's gonna do the thing that HSR does, where you have 2 banners going on. One where it's the new character, like Lupa, and then one where it's a rerun. Kind of like how HSR does it. We might even get the 3 character banner where you get to choose between 3 different characters. Because I mean, because Wuba seems to care like a lot about their games, so there's nothing for ketchup to worry about.
Hands off my friends. Bask in the sunlight. The fruit of evolution. Sentinel, protect me. Bluebird, be my salvation.
Yeah. So some of these guys,
I call upon the sentinel.
insane. Yeah. I just tasted a Red Bull the first time, and it tastes kind of like a blue monster. What does it taste like? Like, I only drink water.
Some pocket money.
Occasionally, I like lemonade, and not lemonade. What's it called? Kool-Aid. There it is. Occasionally Kool-Aid. So like, I don't know what any of that tastes like. Hey, I remember this event. Yeah. I'm a little late. I drink various drinks. Yeah. And that's fair. We want to go this way.
Fine.
I live on coffee and pure
Comes with
coke.
the
That's
job,
fair.
I guess.
Okay, fine. I will fight them. I want my glory level
Together
higher.
we stand. Hi. Answer me.
There we go. Phoebe hitting for 91k on her blue forms is not okay. Dungeon solo. Oh yeah, I'm sure that even I could solo with a character in this event. Like, not to belittle what you did, but like, when you get a high enough buff, you become the problem. The enemies are not the problem. I enjoy and world learning. I don't drink various drinks. Water is my favorite, followed by iced coffee. Iced coffee is good to dab me up. But my Twitch chat has been bonding all day today, and I love it. Watch me accidentally get Lupa. Right. Not when Lioness pull up, you go speaking a different tune. You mean me? I will gladly admit I am not good at this video game. I am not good enough to solo any content with any character. Outside of, like, the content where it's like, oh, hey, this character has 18 billion HP and you're supposed to win. Go fight. So yeah, like, I'll be the first to admit. I cannot solo.
Hands off my friends. Luminous energy. The fruit of evolution. Sentinel, protect me.
Not that I'm ever going to use Lupa if I do get her,
Give
but
me
still.
strength.
If I had... A part of me doesn't like how cautious I am, because it's like, I really like Lupa. I think Lupa's really cool. But I'm never going to use her, because I'm so cautious with
All
my
of you at
summons.
once. I don't do overtime.
But yeah, so can I repeat? Sure. So basically, Ketchup, I said that I feel like soon, Wuthering Waves, and this is just completely conjecture, I do not know if this is true, uh, but I feel like Wuthering Waves is going to start doing what HSR does, where they have a new character banner, and then they have, looking for the word,
Some
a
pocket
rerun banner.
money. Won't say
So
no to that.
eventually they'll start cycling through characters faster for everyone, which is ultimately a good thing. A dungeon main once soloed every hologram boss while blindfolded 4-star weapon using a guitar controller while FPS nerfed. You do not mess with those. Oh yeah, no. I have a dungeon main in my YouTube chat. I don't mess with those people. I think Lumi and Lupa is kind of similar to have tied. Oh, never mind. Oh, Lumi the rat. I was like, who's Lumi? I know who that is now. Hey, I should go do solo Lupa. I don't get even damage for that, though. My Lupa is... people. I believe in you. Both start with Lu? They both do start with Lu, yes. Dungeon mains beyond crack, I swear. I mean, you can ask a resident dungeon main. He is in-house right now. Wait, could I theoretically just keep farming infinite levels off of her attacks? Maybe this is a hamster, but oh, that's true. She's not a rat. She's a hamster. That is my fault. I'm still using Jinchi all the time. That's fair.
Fertilizer. The fruit of evolution.
Oh yes, please.
Huh? Sentinel protects me.
I don't feel like standing here and dodging her bubbles for 8 hours.
Together we stand. Repent.
Why all you gotta ask me? I'm the worst dance main.
Arduous.
I don't think that's true.
Leave it to me. Holy light. Bask in the sunlight. Grow for me.
Shut. All yours.
I need this so much damage.
All of you at once. I don't.
Let's be honest, I'm not using Chain Lead Brand that often now. I'm using Jinchi all the time. That's fair. Jinchi's very strong. Brand and Wolf look both awesome. They do. I would really like an excuse to use Lumi, but even then it would be for a short time because again I like to have the premium characters for my teams. So kind of unlucky rubber ducky, and it dodged that attack. That's crazy.
Bloom.
Do not heal yourself. Stop it.
Life is in everything.
As much as I love solo dungeon, I don't have the skills to dodge every attack in 0.7 seconds. Neither do I.
Crystals, give me strength.
I think I'll build my Lumi to solo bosses with. You definitely
Together we
could.
stand. Careful now.
I am 50 levels higher than they recommended, and this
In
thing
the
is
name
still
of
not dying.
Imperator.
All yours.
Yeah, I could, in theory, just stay in this boss fight forever and just keep farming points off of, like, all the dodging that I'm doing.
I don't have all day.
Lorelei, the queen of stun and right, literally. He just doesn't want to stay still. There we go. Okay, I win that. Bonk. There we go.
Beep, beep. Challenge complete. The victory is yours.
Win solo alto. Did you all not hear me when I said I can't solo any content with any character? I'm not good enough.
Efficiency above all.
Okay, sleep time, see it. Thank you for stopping by, Froggy. Really appreciate it.
Some pocket money. Won't say no to that.
I remember when I had to wait to get Carthea and I accidentally got Siasona because I was impatient. Yeah, and you got her best support.
Perfect wind to glide.
Nah, he can solo with Yap Yap. That's crazy, him, dude. That's crazy. What did I do to deserve this? Quite a bit,
Windfall
probably.
profits.
Quite a bit.
Efficiency above all.
I kind of regret pulling Cardathea. I'm not using it. I mean, if you end up, because Whimpering Waves just reset catch-up. If you end up doing Whimpering, you'll probably end up using Cardathea for that, because she's really strong.
Huh. Some
You
pocket.
literally locked me in your. I don't know what you're talking about. Whimpering reset? Yeah. I can't even do Whimpering Waves currently. Don't make jokes. Show me proof. Right? Look, it 0. I mean, it reset a few days ago, but it has reset. It's now at 0 of 8. So if you do it the day it respawns or the day that it resets, then you've already done it. But it has reset. Time to hop off, right? Time to lock in. My Phoebe Zani are unbuilt currently. Oh right, because you pulled everything onto Gotcha. That's right. That's
Efficiency
right.
above all.
Or Delis. Yep.
Ah.
Oh wait, hold on. Gimme. What? I have to fight this thing?
All yours.
Leave it to me.
Hey, you in NA service?
Fruit of
I am.
evolution. Sentinel, protect me. Yeah. Together we stand.
There we go. Can I have the points now? I don't want to challenge it again. I want the points. No, stop it. I don't want to do this.
Good fortune comes your.
I might also build Yishwen. Yeah, that'd be good. Want to friend me? I got no friends. Sure. I'm fine with that. Yeah, absolutely.
Fine.
Boink.
Comes with the job. Windfall profits.
My Yishwen are S2. Oh, in ZZZ I picked Soldier from Selector. I need to grind it because I only have 60 pulls from Miyabi and I need her W engine and Yanagi. Yeah, I don't know. So, like, I don't know about anyone else, but I'm pretty unimpressed with... Now, that'll probably change once their character stories come out and I'm actually able to interact with them. But right now, I'm pretty about the new characters. So I feel like they expect a lot of people to be kind of meh about the new characters, which is why they put Yanagi and Miyabi back to back, right next to each other. It's kind of like a double whammy. But yeah, I actually do need to get Yanagi's W engine, because she's the only premium character I do not have the W engine for. And that is unacceptable, and it must be
Are those
changed.
little flowers growing inside?
So, I will be pulling up her weapon. Would you all want to see that stream live? Because it's literally just a weapon. And I do not have guarantee for it, which is really unfortunate, but the weapon's so much better than what I have. It reminds me of the Genshin Mawiki. What was the Genshin Mawiki incident? What happened there? Yes, you do want me to see. Okay, yeah, then I can go live for it. I mean, it's not out yet. It'll be later, but is this you, Jeb? Tangent will. Yep, that's you. Tangent will be my own. Yep, that's him. Nice profile picture, by the way. I need the weapon for Miyabi. Miyabi's weapon is insane. It also just makes her look really cool because if you get the person's designated W engine, you get a new like little style animation for them. It looks really cool. They ran Moweaker with their best in slot did the exact ban. Yeah, that was kind of cringe. That was kind of unfortunate for all the people that only expect to have to save for one character at a time. That was really unfortunate. But yeah. Well, luckily now Miyabi has other supports that do work well with her. Like Vivian works really well, and you can also run if you want to do Anomaly, of course. Like obviously Yanagi's are best in slot, but Vivian works really well. You shouldn't have gotten Jifufu weapon.
Hands off my friends.
I was now gonna ask you
Bask in the sunlight.
if you got. Yeah, right. As soon as I saw the bio, I was like, "That's gotta be him."
Watch out.
There's no shot it's not.
Sentinel protect me. Purified.
But yeah, I mean, like, Savior. I go for every character's premium weapon. That's so. Of course, I'm gonna get Jifufu's weapon.
I can spare a minute to knock some heads around. Come at me.
I don't have Vivian's weapon, or Vivian, sadly. Did I hear Vivian? I was expecting him to respond to the word Vivian. But yeah, that's unfortunate.
Leave it to me.
Well, you can also use Miyabi in other teams, so you can even use her in Quick Swap, like kind of like how you would play Evelyn. You can use her in that team too, so
Sentinel protect me.
it's not the end of the world.
Be my salvation.
Do you know what Genshin did good and Wuba needs to add too? What is it?
Together we stand.
HSR has that too? Oh, HSR has it
Answer
too.
me. I call upon
No
the Sentinel.
See, the problem is I don't play Genshin often, so I don't know what Genshin has that Wuba does not.
I don't have all
What?
day.
I honestly don't know. I'm
Come
trying to
on,
think of
me.
something. Like they have they have the in-game information system that tells you how to build characters and all the resources that you need. Like maybe that's what you're talking about. The game tools. So you don't really have to go like online to search them up or anything.
Won't say no to that.
But even then, I don't. That's the only thing I can think of. That you can select characters to build and it will show you. Yeah, so the in-game tools, gotcha. That would be kind of cool for them to put in. That'd be cool. I got you from weapon, but now I need Miyabi weapon. Right? Well, luckily enough for me, we're supposed to be getting a lot of pulls. I do not know that this is true, but I've heard that we're supposed to be getting a lot of pulls with the new ZZ update. Especially since Shibuya Defense just reset. We'll get summons from that as well. Ah, that hurt.
All yours.
Bloom.
So there's that. So we should be relatively okay.
Bask in the sunlight.
If you're going for just a weapon.
The fruit of evolution. Sentinel protect me. Crystals. Give me
Also,
strength.
HSR has it. It's very helpful. I do really like the fact that HSR and Genshin do have that.
In the name of
Uh,
Imperator.
I'm sure as Wuthering Waves progresses, because Genshin has like time on its side where they've had time to really flush out a lot of those kinds of things. Although most of the time they choose not to, but they can.
I'll take it as my overtime fee.
But yeah, so anytime Vivian's mentioned, I appear out of random to glaze and then leave. Kind of like Batman. He's Batman in the night. It wants me to go to 19. Cool.
Efficiency, above all.
In the domain. Yeah, I have found that
Fine. Comes with the
listening to the Genshin and especially Genshin's like artifact rating system's really janky. It's most of the time just kind of wrong. If you're building a character that doesn't do anything outside of crit rate, crit damage builds. So it's not bad. It's just a little weird. Ow. Is this even worth fighting? I don't think so. I think I don't have a choice anymore. This is 19.
Luminous energy.
It is if you said Vivian 5 times, a wild Hindu will appear, right?
Sentinel protect me.
I just need to get rid of it and not lose 35-25. Miyabi, yes, Miyabi and Agi are rerunning next banner along with the raccoon and I don't know what the other animal tyrant is.
I call upon the Sentinel.
all yours. My shield can withstand more than that.
Yeah, so,
I can spare a minute to knock some heads
Got her.
around.
which, to be fair, it has been a while since they've been available, so it was their turn,
No, that's just a scratch.
so that makes sense.
You've made it personal now.
Bloom.
That's a wrap.
Oh. Bask in the sunlight.
And she's a sheep, if I believe.
The
That,
fruit
I
of
think,
evolution.
yeah, I can see that. I can see that being the case.
Mommy.
Well, this is not good. My DPS is about to die.
Give me strength.
We're getting summer updates, so that could be Baker's easy. Yeah, I think that's where a lot of the pulls are speculated to come from. Is the summer skins and summer update and like that kind of thing. Way wanted to get Miyabi C2, but I want to get the Raccoon Girl for my Jane.
The fruit of evolution.
That could be good, actually. Yeah,
Sentinel protects me.
that's a good point.
Be my
I
salvation.
don't think I don't think I've ever in the history of me playing gacha games have gone for constellations or eidolons or whatever the game wants to call them. Miyabi's the one character where I'm like, I can see myself going for a constellation. Or I guess in Zenless it's called a Mindscape. I can see that happening.
Come at me. My shield can withstand more than that. All of you at once.
Guess we'll see
I
how
don't
things go,
do
right?
overtime.
Woohoo, Verena's maxed out. Congrats to me. Yeah, congrats. Verena's super cool. I got my Verena maxed out last week, and it's been very nice.
Just a scratch.
Very, very, very nice. So come over here, fight me. This fight's gonna go on forever.
Bask in
This
the
fight's
sunlight.
not gonna go. This fight,
Photosynthesis, fruit of evolution.
it does not want to end.
Sentinel protects me. Crystals, give me strength.
The overworked plant shall continue to work. Always. There is no sleep. There is no rest. Now there is only 3 5-stars left. Siasona, Cardathea, and Air Rover. So Cardathea's premium team.
Call upon the
No
sentinel.
My shield can withstand more than that. You've made it personal now.
Leave it to me. Mommy.
Still in
Luminous
Verena, she's
energy.
less standard character. I need to finish
Fruit
for
of
the standard
evolution.
collection. Yeah, I'm really glad my Twitch chat told me to pick Verena for my free 5-star selector thing. Because I joined when they were giving out a free 5-star, a free 55-star. So I was really lucky at me. I keep mine at level 80 to send a message, right?
Path is arduous.
This fight will not end. Please stop it.
In the name of Imperator. The fruit of evolution. Grow for me.
Come at me.
Gotcha, nerd.
I don't have all day.
Yeah. So I think after Yanagi's weapon, I'm going to chill out on what I need to do because I have so many characters that need building.
You barely
That
made a
I just-
dent.
They're not done yet, and they need to be done. So
Leave it to me.
who gets hit in level 90 after you earn it? Not during the TOA clear them period.
Going
The
against
Astrites aren't
wind.
going to earn themselves. That's fair. Wow, I dodged that entire
Bask in the
attack pattern.
sunlight.
So my team before I got my first limited 5-star was Ling Yang, Encore, Spectral, Rover.
Sentinel protects me.
Very nice.
Bluebird.
I think my first team was Havoc, Rover, Sunflaw, and Verena.
Repent. Shine, holy light.
Like, technically I used Spectral Rover for a while, because, you know, obviously you have to unlock Havoc Rover,
My shield
Um,
can withstand more than that.
but... Are you gonna, like, do something?
That's
Ow.
just a scratch. Efficiency above all. All yours.
Life is in everything. The fruit of evolution.
Wait.
Sentinel protects me.
I saw a meme the other day, yeah, where it was like, spending an hour farming on
Together
Wuthering
we
Waves
stand.
and HSR can give you a little over 1,000 Stellar Jades Astrites. Farming for an hour on Genshin can give you 367 Primo Gems.
All of you
That's
at
sad.
once. I don't do overtime. Come at me. Reduced to dust.
I think Rover is the only MC in Gacha games that is actually good. It is rare. I can name a few Gacha games where the MC is actually really good, or integral to teams, but it is very far between. Yes. But I can name
Bask in the
a few.
sunlight.
I mean, Remembrance Trailblazer is good too.
Going against Sentinel Protect.
So's Harmony.
Purify.
Harmony Trailblazer is good.
Be my salvation.
I mean, obviously, if you have break teams, then yes, he's good. If you don't, then he's useless. But
Judgment time.
breaks.
Shine, holy
Well, I mean, break was pretty popular.
All yours.
Yeah, it's still used.
Efficiency above all. Come at me. I don't have all day.
As soon as I pop my ult, she does the thing where I cannot hit her. That's crazy. Get over
All
here,
yours.
you absolute man.
Leave it to me.
That's a wrap.
How many mechanics literally required if you still run break team without Zipbox? This is gonna hurt. A lot, actually. Wow,
I
that...
can use some further
I'm surprised I didn't die from that.
evolution. Growing luminous energy. Sentinel protects me. Crystals, give me strength.
Right. And, like, since I don't ever use... Since I don't have a character that wants, Remembrance main character, I just don't change out Harmony, so I have no reason of getting the Fox.
I call upon
Although I do
the
really like
sentinel.
King Yin. King Yin's a very fun character. I just don't have a reason to get her. Okay, if I do this, are you gonna jump around again?
Knock some heads
In Genshin, the Traveler is decent, but not decent enough to use on any Korean teams. I would even go as far to say there are, like, no teams that... Maybe Fire, maybe if you want to be nice, maybe Fire Trailblazer is, like, decent, but it's not very often. The Trailblazer is picked over any other character.
Fruit of evolution. Bask in the sunlight.
I think, and that's another thing, like, Genshin has some really, really, really good 4-star characters
Together we stand.
that just, and that in and of itself makes the Traveler feel even worse, because, like, there are some super solid, super solid, 4-star characters that even surpass the Traveler, and he's supposed to, and they're supposed to be a 5-star character.
Come at me. All of you at once. I don't do
The Alliance did not do all that for Verita, right? He's
That's just the
not...
start. Don't
Like, this
stand
fight's been
in
going
my
on for
way.
a solid, like, 2-3 minutes. Like, it's just not
All
ending.
yours. You've made it personal now.
Gotcha, nerd.
Leave it to me.
He almost killed Zani,
Life
though.
is in everything.
About the Fire Trailblazer, his animations are too cool for him to suck.
Sentinel protects me.
Genshin has a history of never buffing any character,
Be my
uh,
salvation.
although they
Together we
really should.
stand.
There are some characters that need it really bad,
Judgment time in the name of
but
imperative.
I don't think they will.
All yours.
Traveler is by far the worst MC of the big 4 gacha games.
Come at me.
That I can wholeheartedly agree with.
Knock some heads around.
Oh, I did the ult again, and it's doing the stupid, I don't want to get hit anymore. I'll read chat in just a moment. I do not want to get hit with this.
My shield.
As I
can
proceed to
withstand
get hit
more
with it.
than
Again. Ow.
Bloom. Bask in the sunlight.
Genshin doesn't like buffing characters. When have they nerfed a
I'm
character?
just low on fluids.
I don't remember them ever nerfing a character. When did they
Sentinel
nerf?
protects
Who did they nerf?
crystals. Give me strength.
Buff my Day. Oh yeah, no. Day was meant to be bad. Cause she's on standard. She was made to be bad.
I
Leave it to
call
me.
upon the sentinel.
I'm just low on fluids.
Photosynthesis. Luminous energy. Sentinel protects me. Bluebird. Be
They
my
nerf Arlecchino.
salvation.
Did they? I didn't know that.
Repent.
Huh. What? Was
Together we
was she
stand.
that strong? Admittedly, I didn't play much during like Fontaine's like life cycle, so I did not know
Answer me.
that was not apparent already.
No contest. Come at me.
Bro, I dodged that. That's cringe.
Give me your
Gotcha, nerd.
words.
This fight's been going on for way too long. Please just let me
I
end it
don't
already.
have all day.
She was the strongest pirate
My
DPS.
shield can withstand
I was gonna
more
say is she not still, but no, she's not. She like Malvika exists.
All
And
just a
believe it or not, like I have Malvika,
Bloom.
but I still find myself using Hu Tao. I know that's
Bask
crazy,
in the sunlight.
but like Hu Tao's still really good.
Fighting against wind.
That and Staff of Home is really strong.
The fruit of evolution.
But that is also true. None of my newer viewers have ever seen my Genshin account.
Together we stand.
all yours.
I would really like this fight to end so I can pay attention to both chats.
All of
Please,
you at once.
please.
I
And
don't do
if this is
overtime.
19
Come
and the rest of the fights are like this, there's no shot I'm gonna do this in the stream. Like, that was such a long fight. But still Malvika took over? Yes, she did. Okay. People complain about wanting the Trailblazer to be silly and goofy, but I wish he has more serious and cool stuff. So he is silly. Like he was really silly in Penacony, and I think they dialed that back a bit. And I think that's fine. I think the current Trailblazer's, like, good. Like, I don't think he should be staring down, like, the Flame Reaver and be like, oh, tee-hee, guess I gotta fight you now. It's like, that's not the right setting to be funny. Like, I think it's exceptionally, like, HSR does a really good job about being goofy in events, because events are where he should be able to be goofy, if that makes any sense. Because he's not, you know... Trailblazer is goofy. They just changed it a bit. I think they did too.
Comes
Like,
with the job, I guess.
Penacony started out
Take it as
really
my
lighthearted because it was. It was really lighthearted. My phone case is themed after her. That's sick. I think that's really cool.
Perfect wind to glide.
But yeah, like Penacony started off as like this whimsical land of all of these things, and Foria started off with a crash. So like the settings, like, and I think that both are good, and I think that the Trailblazer is goofy. But he was a lot goofier in Penacony. His voice lines in Penacony, you could say some wild things. Penacony was lighthearted, then the Firefly. Yes. Like the dialogue options in Penacony, you could say some wild stuff, and that's kind of been dialed back. But I also think that's might also be just because of the theme. Like, cause, again, Penacony opened with
Fine.
relatively chill.
Comes
It
with
was
the
fun.
job,
It was fine.
I guess.
And Forius opened up with a plane crash, being cut off from the rest of your friends and family. You don't know where you are in an enclosed space, and everyone's trying to kill you. So like, a little different. I forgot there's a male traveler. Am I the only one here that plays as the male traveler? Trailblazer? Male main character. Also, speaking about Trailblazer, I like the new voice, and I see people on Twitter Doom posting still. Maybe it's because it's not attached to the... I think the problem, like, personally for me, I miss Kaelus's old voice. I think both voice actors are absolutely phenomenal. It's a little weird for me, because Trailblazer talked so little, I didn't notice it immediately until someone brought it to my attention that the voice actor changed. Then I could hear a difference. So, like, I think both of the voice actors are incredibly talented. So I now own all of Setsamon. That was a fun little event. No, I'm not doing the weekly stuff. I hate the weekly stuff. It's so not fun. I wonder. I wonder if I can. Is there a way for me to? I wanted to see if I could set up a Twitch thing to like do a poll, but I don't know how to do that. I don't think I have access to it because I'm not affiliate. Which is sad that I can't do that without being affiliate. I play Man Trailblazer. I'm playing male character in every game. I play both, but I prefer the new one. I play as Lumina Genshin, but Chaos Ninja Star. Right, so do I. So did you pull for Lupa? Oh, hey, Nier, how you doing? It's good to talk to you. Hey, how are you? I did not. I'm going to be skipping Lupa. Funnily enough, I just recorded a tier list with chat on who I'm going to be pulling for in the future. And Lupa is, unfortunately, is not on it. Fun fact, the JPVA for Rover is an absolute Wuba addict. Bro soloed all holograms with Rover, did all achievements in the game, and he has 100% on exploration. He is the Rover. That's sick. That's awesome. Yeah, I think that's really cool. I mean, it's a good game to get addicted to. I'm being honest, like it's really fun. So next for Lova, I'm also going to. I don't know what her kit is, so I'm not gonna say I'm going to skip her. But I don't think I'm going to be pulling for her. Because JV for Rover looks like him though. Right. It was that all along. They based them off of each other. So my card hit 109k HP. That's nuts. I didn't pay attention to what my HP was during that event, but yeah, 109k is a lot. So next for Loa, yeah. So I don't want to say I'm not gonna go for Loa because I don't know what she does, but probably not, because the highest priority is Shorekeeper. So that way Zani Seep's done. I have her best in slot. I don't have to worry about that anymore. And then it's going to be Jishi. I don't know how to pronounce her name. For Carlotta. And then Carlotta will have her best team. Because I believe Carlotta's best team also wants Shorekeeper, but that's not happening. Sorry, Carlotta. Yeah, so it's Shorekeeper. So Verena will be the sub-in for support with that one. Convince Rover traveling in real life just to voice himself, right? That'd be sick. English voice acting is on par with JP voice acting. I think Wuthering Waves has a fantastic voice acting cast. I've not heard any of the JP voice actors, but the JP voice actors usually are just really good anyway. Everyone wants Shorekeeper. That is true. Because she's really strong, and I would like her to be premium Zani team. That way Zani seems tucked away forever. I don't have to worry about it. And then Carlotta will also have her best team after Jeshi. So then I'm done. Then I can pull for other characters. I'm skipping everyone that doesn't benefit Cardathea. So I wanted to ask earlier, what made you decide on that? Like, you just like her a lot, or is she just really strong? Hello, Slaughterwolf. How you doing? It's good to meet you. I don't want Shorekeeper. Well, you don't want Shorekeeper because she doesn't benefit Cardathea. Cardathea team wants Shorekeeper if you don't have Seasona. I will have Seasona eventually. Like, I don't want to commit to a third DPS. As of right now, I would like that third DPS to be Carlotta or Cardathea because I like Cardathea a lot. But that will be way down later on down the line. And so at that point there might be a different DPS that comes out that I really, really like. I don't know. I know that there's a character coming out that looks a lot like Akame Got Killed. If you all have Akame from Akame Got Killed, if you all have ever seen that, a really good show, really sad. So if you're a fan of Heart, I wouldn't watch it. So she might be really interesting for me. But again, I'll only think about getting. There are probably, I guess, the reason why people like Cartwheel. There are two big reasons. Her horn and her ult. Her ult's super sick. Her ult is probably one of my favorites in the game. I started playing yesterday and got Lupa in my first 10 pull. Very nice. Lupa in first 10 pull and you started playing yesterday. That's awesome. Um, Genshin player, so I know a little bit about this, getting to know more about Wuthering Waves. Very nice. Very nice. Yeah, there are some really, really nice people in my chats that come by. I myself can do my best to help you, but I have some veterans in my chat, so feel free to ask any questions that you need, and we'll get it answered.
Time to
I like
get back
Cardathia
to
both
work.
gameplay-wise and character design-wise. That's fair. Desua gameplay includes hit a button, hit Alt, click 4 times, hit Alt again, do Echo, do it again. Is Desua the... Yeah, first temple's crazy. Is Desua the character that looks like a combat got killed? Because I don't... the name's unfamiliar to me. I'd look up a guide, but my 2 brain cells ain't helping. That's fair. Like Florin. I want to level up Siasona now, but my friend told me that without Cardathia, she is... Okay. That's inaccurate. Your friend's wrong. Siasona is useful on many other teams outside of Cardathia. Cardathia is her best team,
Huh.
but
Some
not her
pocket
only
money.
team.
Won't
Your
say
friend
no
is
to that.
lying. Desua is referring Carlotta. Oh, gotcha. Okay. She says that makes sense. I have not
Take
heard
it
the
as my
JP, so I would know
overdone
that.
fee.
Thank you. I'm at 55 pity on the event banner, and I have 3 pulls. At the end, I'm probably going to have to have about 500 of pulls, right? Because I have like what? How many pulls am I up to? We just cracked 10k asteroids, so we're recovering. I have 62 pulls plus 27, so I'm getting there. I'm at 89, so we're getting there. We can get to pity once. I don't know if Sona and Cardathia can still clear in-game content. So near Ketchup has both, but they specifically really like Siasona, but they don't really care for Cardathia. So that's their dilemma. They want to use Siasona, but they don't want to have to use Cardathia. No, she said that Siasona is useless without Cardathia. Inaccurate. Just literally slap Arrow Rover with Cartwheel and you're good. Right. What character does she need on her team? Cartwheel, Siasona, and Rover. Arrow Rover. Or a Rover and Shorekeeper. Oh, who does Carlotta need on her team? So Carlotta would like to have Jeshi and then Shorekeeper, but because Shorekeeper is going to be Wazani, she's going to get Verena, which is still a pretty good replacement. But yeah. But yeah, Slaughterwolf, there are a lot of really good guides everywhere. I don't know what kind of guides you're looking for. If you're looking for specifically character guides, I would recommend... Well, admittedly, I don't watch a lot of guides. I tend to use Game 8, which is a website. So just type in Game 8 character name, and then it'll come up with all the information that you need. They're really helpful, and they tend to update their stuff relatively quickly with new characters. So that's what I would use if you're only concerned about building characters. They also have other things like guides for quests and things like that that are kind of ambiguous. I mean, Coconut can literally work with anyone. Her best team is with Cartwheel. The amount of nicknames that we're throwing out is throwing me off so much. Yuson is a cutie pie. I love her. The paint person, yes. I'm at 55 pity on event banner. I regret that. I'm going to become the top tier Cardathia main. I believe it. I'm excited to see it. I've actually thought about doing that with Kafka, being like the rank 1 on the leaderboard, but I don't think that's possible for me. Cardathia is Cartwheel, Coconut is Siasona. Like, I can put the names together, it just lags a minute, and I'm like, oh yeah. Because there's so many C names in this game to begin with. Making their nicknames other C names is throwing me off a lot. It's throwing me off really bad. Trying to get my Saber to like WTF and above on Fribbles. I'm gonna pull the Ziox. Like, I think that'd be sick. I kind of wanted to have. I have a few WTF pieces on according to Fribbles, but not an entire character. So eventually it might happen, but I have to rebuild Kafka entirely, so it might be a minute. Lupa is Wolfie, but that's understandable. Rolova is Eye Patch. Yeah, if you said Wolfie, I would probably expect it to be Lupa. Rolova is Eye Patch, right? She's currently SSS and 2% away from SSS plus, just need a better body piece. Just need a better body piece. Her rope is WTF, and I rolled 9.5 speeds. Insane. That's awesome. We got to see a Scar at the end of 2.4. Yeah, we did get to see Scar at the 2.4 story. That was really cool. He also, I don't know if it was him or if it was the book guy, but one of them blocked Cardathia's attack, which was insane. Because Cardathia is like really strong on lore. Cardathia, Carlotta, Cantarella, Calcharo, probably more than I can remember unless that's all. There might be another one, but I'm also not going to be the one to be able to remember that, so maybe. That was Scar. Scar blocked it? Okay. Because I know Scar's like throws out a card when she does the attack, and I know that he closes his book, so I didn't know which one was the one that actually did it. That was Cristoforo. Gotcha. Rover Solos, end of story. I mean, yeah, that basically sums it up to Rover exists. But unfortunately, this time, chat, I am here because it is the end of stream. I did go overtime, but I wanted to get a chance to talk to everyone that came in. Isn't Rover like the super god or whatever? Seems like it. He seems like it. But Lupa soloed this patch. She did, and I think that was pretty good for her story and her character. I really did like Lupa's story. Like I said, if I was able to get every character, I would love to play Lupa, but I can't get every character, so eh. It was fun. Thanks for the stream. Yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys are new, which we did have a few new people, if you don't mind subscribing or following, I greatly appreciate it. I do try to stream semi-often. So I will be live tomorrow, of course, as always. I will probably be streaming more Wuthering Waves, although I have something in the background working with HSR. So Wuthering Waves probably tomorrow, and then HSR on the horizon. Yeah, have a good day. Yeah, so thank you guys so much for watching. I do really appreciate it, and I hope to see you guys later.